Hey there friends, Nibs again, out here at the range today, doing a little bit of goofing around, and I've got a really cool head-to-head challenge for you guys. Two old Weihrauchs, one of them is actually a Beeman, but they're both actually the same model number of Weihrauch pellet gun, about 40 years apart. The first one you guys have seen recently on the channel, I just picked it up last weekend. This is my Beeman R8. Has the Beeman Butt Williams peep sight on there. Really nice gun. This one was made in 1983, best I can tell, from the serial number. And then this one I've actually had for quite a few years, or several years now. And this is a Weihrauch HW50S. And let me see here. So the first two digits of the serial number, I believe, are the year it was made, which is 23. It seemed like I've had it longer than that, but I believe that is probably correct. And I do have a very similar, not exactly the same, but very similar Williams peep sight mounted up on this guy. And we're going to go ahead and put it head to head. 25 yards, doing some targets, doing some plinking, and just having some fun. Got a couple of friends over here. They're actually shooting out at 100 yards too, so I may need to take a break every once in a while, let them run down range. But got to share the range when we're out here. So shooting some wad cutters. Got these are JSB Match Diablos. These are 8.26 grain wad cutters. Both of these really seem to be shooting them pretty well. As good as I can shoot them anyway with the open sights. Well, let's see what we can do. We'll shoot a group with each one and then do some plinking. If I remember right, this one was shooting a little high and that one was shooting a little low. Looked like it was about the same hole, pretty darn close as far as I can tell without any magnification here. They both have the magnificent record trigger. I have tuned up that one. I haven't done anything to this one yet, but it is already shooting really nice. All right, looks like we're maybe walking up just a little bit there. These guys are getting ready for a 100-meter match for next weekend. All right, for me, for open sights, I call that pretty good. All right, so I have my my gong at 50 yards. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to hit that. Let's give it a try though. I'm not sure if my camera is sitting in a position where it can actually see that gong at 50 yards. Nope. Let's try it one more time. It is very windy out here. There it is. All right. So that's my normal gong you guys are used to hearing. I do have a new piece out here today. It's one I picked up. We're going to throw it away or scrap it or whatever at work. And I grabbed it last year. I just keep forgetting to bring it out. But let's see what that one sounds like. I haven't shot it at all yet, so. Thunk. It's a like a brass. They call it a cavity for filtering RF. All right, so now we have our silhouettes. Let's run through the silhouettes. So we got the chicken on the left. Ooh, I went right over top of them. Ooh, there's some wind. Hope that's not ruining my audio too much. All right, let's try that again. I forgot to compensate for the going a little high there. There it is. As far as looks go, I have to give it to this this Beeman for sure. Yeah, just have to hold just a little low on those silhouettes. So that first shot, I forgot to compensate for that. All right, so I got the black spinners up and behind the silhouettes. Just an absolute gorgeous day. I do have the silhouette sitting up, or the spinner sitting up a little bit higher now, so I can actually see that little one. Not saying I'll hit it. All right. I got it. All right, let's hit the pig. Smack. It's a good shoot. This is a really good shooting gun. I thought it'd be fun. I mean, they're supposed to both be HW50Ss, but they are definitely two different guns. Ram. All right, I got one more spinner. And then we'll get the newbie out. There we go. That was a pretty light hit. Let's hit that new gong again. I was kind of hoping that would ring a little bit better. Still kind of a fun sound. Toink. All right, let's switch it over. Alrighty, let's run the same gamut with this one. I've been shooting this one for years now and just love it. Shot it with everything from scopes to peep sights and red dots. All right, so we'll go to 6 o'clock on the splatter burst. A little left. Here, I think I'm back on it. First one was probably me. I'm sure it was. Very nice. Hard to beat a Weihrauch for an air gun of any kind, really, but Springers especially. It's looking really nice, except for that first one. One more on the target, and then we'll run through the gamut. I think that's looking pretty darn good. You guys can see it better than I can for sure, but let's see if I can hit that 50. Ooh, that was a loud one. See if I can hit that 50-yard gong. First try, no problem. So the only thing I've done to this gun, I took it apart and put some spring tar on the spring to quiet it down a little bit. To have just a little bit of vibration. Tune the trigger up really well on it, but other than that, it's completely stock. Let's see what this one sounds like hitting that new gong. That's kind of flat. You guys want to run down range or? All right, let's see. Let's hit the chicken. Does it seem like this one's smacking a little bit harder, maybe? I haven't ran that other one through a chronograph yet. Seems like it's shooting pretty nice, but we'll have to test that. All right, pig. Oh, I was aiming for the. I was aiming for the pig. I should have done the turkey first, I guess, but I hit what I was aiming for. So. All right, so black spinner on the left. Nothing to it. All right. Now the big challenge, hitting that little spinner. Hard to see. All right, so I should have hit the turkey, so let's hit the turkey now. No problem. All right, a couple more shots and then we'll get out of here. All right, let's hit the ram. And then finally that right hand big spinner. Thought about trying to stretch it out to 50 yards. It's just too windy today, so I figure I'd keep it at 25. All right, one more gong hit and then we'll wrap it up. Anyway, there you go. That is the 40-year separated HW50S brothers. But hope you guys liked the video. Till next time, have a great day.